Alright, so after the tie, we're going on another game, a one-game roll-off here for the first place in the league, and Lacey's going to start us off here with a stone 9. So, here's what happened, folks, last game. Team Hammer they were 5 points ahead. So all they needed was 1.5 points to tie. They needed 2 to win the whole league. They ended up getting, as we see Nick Bond stone the 8. Wow, horrible break there. There's Lacey picking up the spare. So all they needed was Jeremy to double, and Bob Hart's Pro Shop wins the whole league. Jeremy, as you saw, leaves that 10 pin. Thusly, they tie. Bob Hart's Pro Shop won the majority of the points, and they won totals, which is why I said they won it already. But they didn't win the whole league. And here's twin spin Chris Polk on the left-hand side, getting back to the commentary. And that's going to go a little heavy, but he's going to carry it. Good shot there as we saw Nick Bond pick up his stone 8.
Wait, you guys are going to have to get another sub. He's missing his curfew right now. Call the police.
And Paul Brown trying to be funny there. And here's Bryce Ream. Bryce Ream goes up light, but gets the carry. He reamed it. Here's Jeremy Latham. A little off balance there, shot, but that's why you want to stay on balance to finish those shots. Those 7 pins and 10 pins won't go down without them. A 7-pin stance. Here's Paul Brown on the right-hand side. Paul Brown with a strike. He's starting off big. Big time in it for this team. And they are all tied up now. This is a roll-off, so best team wins here. And we have Deadwood. As Jeremy Latham gets pissed at the pin and takes it out on him. Knocking it halfway back into whatever. Here's Heath Hartgrove on the right-hand side. Great shot for Heath. Team Hammer, the American Bowler, in the red shirts. Bob Hart's Pro Shop in the mainly black with Steve Pennington. And that's going to go light, leaving him a bucket. Not a good shot to start out with for Steve. Steve's going to go immediately switching balls. Notice there's not a lot of hook on these pairs. Lewis going through the face again, starting off with a split. Their anchor bowler. Steve going right hard at it, and he gets it. Picking up the spare. He was probably a little worried about it. I was. Now here's Lewis Clark. He almost picks it up there. This is it. One game roll-off for the whole shebang. There's Matt Weatherly trying to get himself back on the strike train to start off this game. Crush 7-pin. Wow. He can't believe it, neither can I. A very good shot. There's now Weatherly for the 7-pin attempt. He's going to hook the whole lane at it. And gets it no problem. Here's Lacey on the right-hand side. And he likes that strike a lot there. After he got robbed last shot. Here's Nick Bond, who also got robbed last shot with that stone 8. He's working off that spare. A lot of front roll for Nick. And a strike there.
what you mean.
Bam, right in the pocket. He says, hey, 8-pin, bam, roasted. There's twin spin Chris Polk here on the right-hand side. A lot of power, a lot of revs.
All right.
And he's going to knock all 10 down. 600 rev rate, that's just unfair. He should grow a third hand. That'd be interesting. Here's Bryce Ream. He's going to ream it right up 10 there and strike. Jeremy Latham. The lefty here. And we see him strike. Working off this spare. Pretty close here to start things off. There's Paul Brown with the taboo. That's going to go dead straight. It looks like missing its breakpoint completely, leaving himself a 2-pin. Here's Steve Pennington on the right-hand side. He left a bucket last time. See that wicked backhand hook. Using a Victory Road now. Steve Pennington picks it up. Paul Brown picks his spare up. That's going to be strike 9 spare for Paul. And here's Matt Weatherly. Back up again after a stone 7 the first time. He dead flushes that one. He loved it. He says yes, yes. Here's Heath Hartgrove on the left-hand side. Beautiful shot there for him. Looks like he has a pretty good look going. Started last game out similarly. And here we go for Lewis. Good shot there. It looks like he found something after splitting first. And here's Nick Bond on the right-hand side. He's working off a strike. He's trying to double it up here. So far, him and Lacey are tied. And that's going to be dead flush. He says, take that and like it. There's Lacey again, trying to stay with Nick. Wow. And another stone 7 pin. See that pin going right in front of the 7 pin, just not hitting it. Incredibly bad break for Lacey. That's going to put him behind in the match versus Nick. Here's Bryce Ream. Falling off that shot a little bit, but he gets the carry. Lacey hooking all the way across the lane, barely getting that 7 pin. Wow, that was a little closer than he wanted it to be.
I thought he was going to end up behind.
Gotta make sure when you're hooking at the 7 pin that you don't end up behind the pin, that's for sure. Here's Paul Brown. He's working off a spare, striking the first. Wow, I guess the lucky high break there. Says Yahtzee, I'm good. Here's twin spin Chris Pope. On the left-hand side, beautiful shot there. Using that virtual energy. Tell you what, he does not need any more energy on the ball than he already has. He has enough. There's Heath Hartgrove. Poking the whole lane. Ball missed his breakpoint completely on that shot. Same pointed to his head. I don't think he's focused right now. Here's Jeremy Latham. Pulls it a little bit. Left with the 2-4-7. And Heath going for double wood. Sorry, not going for double wood, going for a 2-pin. He picks it up. And Jeremy going for the spare. Oh, he left it wide. That was crucial right there. Oh, no, Heath he did go for double wood. I'm sorry. The score was wrong, not me. All right, here's Lewis. Lewis Clark flushing it out, walking it out, and he says, I am strong, hear me roar. And here's Steve Pennington, who is all... Wow! He says, I'm just as strong. Look at that break. You ain't going to get many of those, Steve. You ain't going to get many of those. Count your blessings on that one. Because that was lucky. Should play the lottery tonight with that type of break. Might win something. And here's Matt Weatherly again, working off a strike. Look at that loft. I think he grabbed it a little more than he wanted to there because that ball checked up on him real early. And he's left with a 3-6. Now this spare is easily choppable. He's hoping not to chop it. He's hoping to pick it up. You can see a spare attempt here on the left-hand side. He's going to hook at it. And he misses it. That's gonna eat at him real quick. He's got to let it go though. He's still got a game to win. And here's Lacey. And he's going to strike. Good shot there. So he's going Dutch right now. Spare strike, 3-4. Here's Nick Bond on the left side. He's working off a double. He's trying to gobble it up. Oh! He says, "Nyam, nyam, get you some." There's a lucky strike again. And here's Chris Polk on the right-hand side. Big wheeler. Big wheeling on it. That's 4-bagger for him. Ham bone for the twin spin. You dig? It's going to be a very nice start there, but Bryce Reeves right behind him. He has 3 in a row. Here's Bryce trying to go for 4. Oh, and he gets the 4 to trip out. You see that triple hand slap and the little fist pump for Bryce Reeves. He's getting into it. He knows what he wants. He wants a 300 right now. Jeremy recovering after that open. He's going to throw a strike at him. He says, hey, I ain't going anywhere. I'll come right back at you. Here's Paul Brown. He's trying to keep Jeremy at bay. And he's going to go a little high but trip out the 4. These guys better watch out. They're creeping higher and higher. And Steve ringing the 10-pin. A little retribution for that last carry, probably. And here's Heath Hartgrove. Wow, he got that way out there. Wow. That must have covered at least 38 of the 40 boards out there. That covered a lot of ground. That thing must have had a GPS on it because I don't know how that got back. That looked lost. Steve covering the 10-pin. Very good first shot by Steve. There's Matt Weatherly up. Looks like he changed balls here. Probably going to some a little less aggressive so it doesn't jump on him. Yes, he did change balls too. That's to an Anaconda. And he's going to carry that out. High rev, high power, Matt Weatherly. A little bit of loft to clear the heads. Here's Lewis Clark. He's working on a 2-bagger open in the first frame. His 4th attempt here. He's still using a taboo. He's going to go through the face. Giving himself a 2-4-7 as well. We saw Jeremy miss this earlier. Let's see if Lewis can clean it up. Both of them left-handers. There's Nick Bond working off 3 in a row. He's trying to ham bone it up. And he does. He's working on him. He knows what he's trying to do here. He knows this is big. This is 1 game only. And there's Lewis chopping it. That's another way to miss that spare. He's got to put it behind him. And here's Bryce Reed. Working on front 4 right now. He's trying to go Yahtzee and get 5. I didn't like it. Through the face, lucky to just leave a 9-pin. Here's Lacey, he pulls it. And that's going to be a split as well.
Hold me in, I'm coming.
Definitely not what they needed from him. They needed a strike there. They really did. Hopefully he can get lucky, bounce some out of the back. This is a nasty spare here. Here's Bryce. Straight at it. Easy enough for him. Lacey trying to bounce some out. Nope. Nothing doing for him. There's Chris Polk. With a strike here, he can take the lead in the match. Hopefully gives his team some points here. Some much needed help here from Chris Polk, the twin spin two-handed.